Zurubang, Ultimate Battle Royale of everything and more. Battle 3. Act 1. The arena opens. A sound like 1,000 brass gears grinding against crystalline bells reverberates through dimensions as the arena dome manifests. Steam hissing from invisible vents, golden light fracturing through smog. The biome solidifies, a labyrinthine steampunk cityscape in perpetual twilight, all corroded copper spires, collapsed clockwork factories, and streets paved with tarnished gold bricks. Pneumatic tubes snake between crumbling Victorian towers. A massive broken gear, 40 feet in diameter, leans against what was once a cathedral of industry. Zurubang descends from nowhere and everywhere, his 4 golden arms spread wide, eyes blazing with cosmic amusement. His coat shimmers like molten sunlight. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the arena, where logic comes to die and legends come to bleed. Tonight's venue, a city that asked, what if pollution was aesthetic, and committed fully. The millions of spectators, interdimensional beings, cartoon crowds, pixelated masses and things with too many or too few faces roar from stands that exist in geometries best left unexamined. Zurubang's voice booms across all realities. And here are our fighters! From the day of the Tentacle universe, Purple Tentacle, mutant menace, world domination enthusiast, surprisingly articulate for a disembodied appendage. Purple Tentacle jumps in with wet thlop sounds, somehow exuding more confidence than anyone with almost 0 limbs should. He's already eyeing the arena like he owns it. He will, soon, just wait. From the Among Us universe, Blue Crewmate! Crewmate or catastrophe, task-obsessed bean, suspiciously quiet. Blue waddles in, says nothing, does nothing, immediately starts walking toward a vent, then stops, just checking. Totally normal crewmate behavior. C-tier, from the Golden Eggs universe, Gilius Thunderhead! Axe-wielding dwarf, revenge-fueled furball, Death Adder's worst nightmare. Gilius storms in already swinging, at nothing, at everything. 3 feet of pure fury, 5 feet if you count the axe. B-tier from the Halo universe, 343 Guilty Spark. Monitor of Installation 04, cheerfully homicidal AI, protocol enthusiast. Guilty Sparks floats in humming pleasantly, his eye blinking in friendly patterns. The temperature drops 3 degrees. No one knows why. From the Powerpuff Girls universe, Mojo Jojo, Simian super genius, Townsville's most persistent problem, helmet mandatory. Mojo Jojo descends in a hovering pod, monologuing before he even lands. His plans are flawless. His execution is less so. A-tier, from the Black Clover universe, Mereoleona Vermillion, lioness of the Crimson Lions, walking extinction event, allergic to weakness. Mereoleona doesn't enter. She arrives. The ground cracks. The woman who punches volcanoes for cardio has arrived. From the Star Wars universe, Ahsoka Tano, Fulcrum, Anakin's better half, survivor of Order 66 and bad writing. Ahsoka steps in calmly, twin lightsabers unlit, but ready. Left the Jedi Order, kept being the best Jedi anyway. And our third A-tier from the DOTA 2 universe, Anti-Mage, Magina the Monk. Magina the Monk, Magic shall not prevail. Blink, strike, incarnate. Anti-Mage blinks into existence mid-arena. Hates magic. Ironically uses magic to hate magic faster. Act 2. Perception of the fighters. Mereoleona cracks her neck. Flames already licking at her fists. Her eyes lock on Ahsoka's lightsabers. Fancy toys! Let's see if she can use them! Ahsoka centers herself, the force flowing through her awareness. The dwarf is angry, but disciplined. The floating orb, artificial, dangerous. The woman on fire. She inhales sharply. That's not magic. That's pure killing intent given form. Anti-Mage scans the battlefield with cold monk's eyes. The lioness radiates mana. The orb is technological, unfortunate. The simian reeks of arcane tempering. His glaives materialize. Magic shall not prevail. Mojo Jojo adjusts his helmet, brain pulsing with schemes. I, Mojo Jojo, have assessed the tactical situation, which is to say, I have determined through my superior intellect that the flaming woman is dangerous, extremely dangerous, dangerously dangerous, and I should perhaps engage her never. Gilius Thunderhead grips his golden axe, beard bristling. By the Thunderhead clan, these are no ordinary foes! He glares at Mojo Jojo. Especially the monkey. I hate monkeys. Mojo Jojo heard this. I am not a monkey. I am a chimpanzee, a genetically enhanced monkey, Gilius interrupts. 343 Guilty Sparks hums pleasantly, cataloging targets. Oh my, what a delightfully diverse collection. I do hope some of you understand proper protocols. His beam charges. You don't? Do you? How exciting! Purple Tentacle slowly, like really slowly, jumps behind a collapsed gear assembly, his single eye darting nervously. Look at them, swinging axes, shooting lasers, so primitive. When I rule the dimension, and I will, I'll remember who was beneath me, which is everyone. Blue looks around, finds stuff to fix, and walks toward a wiring panel. Tasks don't complete themselves. Act 3. Magic on Fire. May the ultimate battle royale begin! Mereoleona launches forward like a meteor wrapped in contempt. She crosses 50 feet in a heartbeat, fist already cocked, flames spiraling into a vortex of destruction aimed directly at Anti-Mage blinks. He rematerializes behind her, glaives slashing. She twists mid-charge, catching one blade on her forearm, wreathed in fire. Metal screams, sparks, both magical and mundane, explored outward. You blink from me? Mereoleona's grin is feral. Finally, someone who won't bore me! Anti-Mage's expression doesn't change. Your mana burns bright. It will burn brighter when I drain it. They collide again. Flame against blade. Brute force against precision teleportation. Across the arena, Ahsoka ignites her white sabers, immediately deflecting a focused sentinel beam from 343 Guilty Spark. Oh, wonderful reflexes, the monitor chirps, circling her. But I'm afraid unauthorized personnel really shouldn't be in the arena. Protocol demands your immediate... Ahsoka force pushes a collapsed steam pipe at him. He dodges, still talking. Reclamation! You know, the Forerunners had wonderful recycling programs. You talk too much. Ahsoka leaps, sabers crossing where Guilty Spark was a millisecond ago. I've been told that, usually right before I recycle someone. Mojo Jojo has found high ground, a ledge on a half-collapsed clock tower. Yes! From here, I, Mojo Jojo, can observe, can plan, can wait for the opportune moment, which is to say, the moment that is most opportune for me, Mojo Jojo, to... Gilius Thunderhead's axe splinters the ledge. Found ya, monkey! Super intelligent chimpanzee, which is to say... The dwarf swings again. Mojo barely activates his jetpack in time, rocketing backward through a stained glass window depicting some forgotten industrialist. I am leaving! Gilius gives chase, leaping between gears and platforms with the surety of a warrior who has climbed stranger terrain. Countless creatures fell to my aches. You think our wee flying ape will fare better? Purple Tentacle has commandeered a small steam-powered cart. If I can just get to the factory, he mutters, eye-stalking a manufacturing plant in the distance. Maybe I can build something. Something to level the playing field. Something to... A stray beam from Guilty Spark vaporizes the cart's engine. Purple Tentacle goes tumbling, rolling across golden cobblestones until he slams into something soft. Blue looks down at him. Purple Tentacle looks up. Please, don't kill me. I have plans. Important plans. World domination plans. Blue tilts his head, gives a small thumbs up, returns to the electrical panel he was rewiring. Okay, that's good. I'll enslave you last. Where was I? Ah, yes. I wanted to conquer the world. The crowd roars as Mereoleona and Anti-Mage's battle tears through 3 city blocks. Every time she closes distance, he blinks away. Every time he strikes, she turns the wound into a counterattack. Her arms are bleeding, his robes are singed. Mana void, Anti-Mage intones, and Mereoleona feels her magic wrench. She staggers. The flames flicker. Anti-Mage presses the advantage, glaives singing. Mereoleona laughs. You think draining my mana weakens me? She catches both glaives with her bare hands, blood and fire mixing. I am the flame! I don't fuel it! I am it! She headbutts him. Anti-Mage's skull cracks. He blinks. But only 10 feet, disoriented, vision swimming. Weak, Mereoleona snarls, closing the distance. Tricky, blinky thing, but weak. Her fist connects with his chest. His magical resistance means nothing against physics. Ribs shatter, organs rupture. He blinks one final time, appearing 20 feet away, kneeling. Magic shall not. Mereoleona's Cadidus brachium carves through him like sunrise through shadow. Anti-Mage eliminated by Mereoleona Vermillion. A constellation forms, a monk kneeling in eternal meditation, forever vigilant against magic he could never truly escape. Ahsoka has cornered 343 Guilty Sparks against the cathedral wall. Your protocols end here, she says, sabers ready. Oh, I rather think not. His beams intensifies. She deflects it into a nearby tower, which explodes. You see, I've been monitoring your force abilities. Fascinating, truly, but ultimately just another form of energy to be... Ahsoka throws her saber, not at Guilty Spark, at the massive broken gear behind him. 40 tons of rusted metal groans, tips, and falls. The monitor's eye widens. Oh, I have to admit that's quite clef. The gear pins his frame into the cobblestones. His light flickers, dies. 343 Guilty Spark eliminated by Ahsoka Tano. A new star joins Anti-Mage, a single blue eye still somehow looking judgmental. Mojo Jojo crashes through another window, Gilius right behind him. You cannot catch me, short hairy person. I am too fast. I am too intelligent. The dwarf's axe takes his jetpack clean off. Mojo plummets, lands hard. His helmet cracks. Gilius stands over him, axe raised. Go ahead. Villains always have a speech prepared. Mojo Jojo, for once, has none. The axe falls. Mojo Jojo eliminated by Gilius Thunderhead. Purple Tentacle has not moved from behind blue, but his mind has been conquering. Yes, yes, once these fools eliminate each other, the real battle begins. My battle for everything. His tiny tentacle hand curls around the shrinking gun tucked beneath him. No more hiding, no more waiting. I don't wait for opportunity. I seize it with science and cruelty and... Mereoleona lands 3 feet away. The floor cracks. And maybe I spoke too soon. Purple Tentacle screams, whips out the shrinking gun, shaking. Stop right there! One more move, and I shrink you down to the size of a glowworm. Mereoleona stops, looks at the gun, looks at the trembling tentacle holding it, and laughs. A shrinking gun? You can't be serious, little worm. Oh, I am very serious. Allow me to demonstrate. He fires at a nearby rock, football-sized, jagged, menacing. Bzzzt. It shrinks to the size of a marble. Ha! You see? Now imagine that's you, tiny, helpless, living in a jar on my... Mereoleona moves. Purple Tentacle doesn't even see her hand. One moment he's holding the gun, the next moment she is. What? Hey, that's mine! That's my world domination insurance! Mereoleona examines the gun, turning it over with mild curiosity. Then points it at him. Say cheese, worm. No, wait, we can negotiate. I'll give you a continent, 2 continents. Bzzzt. Purple Tentacle shrinks to the size of a grape.
This is a temporary setback.
His voice is tiny, sped up, furious.
I will rise again. I will conquer. I will... Hey, what are you doing? No.
Mereoleona steps forward. Purple Tentacle eliminated by Mereoleona Vermillion. She flicks the shrinking gun aside, steps on it. World domination, she snorts. Start with surviving first. A purple star joins the constellation, somehow still looking scheming. Blue, standing 2 feet away, has not reacted. He moves to the next task, adjusting a pressure valve. Mereoleona glances at him, snorts, not worth my time. She leaps away, seeking worthier prey. Act 4. Endgame. Remaining fighters. Mereoleona Vermillion, bleeding from multiple cuts, mana partially drained, grinning like a demon, status, having the time of her life. Ahsoka Tano, slight burns, fatigue setting in, centered and focused, status, the force is strong with this one. Gilius Thunderhead, bruised, axe chipped, breathing hard, status, dwarves don't quit. Blue, untouched, status, tasks at 67% completion. Ahsoka and Mereoleona face each other across the central plaza. You're strong, Ahsoka says quietly. Stronger than almost anyone I've faced. And you're skilled! Mereoleona rolls her shoulders. This will be fun! They move simultaneously. White sabers meet flaming fists. The force pushes against raw magical pressure. Ashoka's precognition battles Mereoleona's overwhelming speed. For some brief moments, they are perfectly matched, blade and flame, discipline and fury. Then, Mereoleona catches a saber between her palms. The white blade sputters, holds. But she's inside Ashoka's guard now. Gotcha! Her kick connects. Ahsoka staggers, and Mereoleona's flame-wreathed uppercut launches her through a building. Ashoka rises from the rubble, one arm hanging limp. She calls her sabers back, reunites them. You could surrender, Mereoleona offers. I'd respect it. I have faced many who were too arrogant to understand. They are the weak ones. Ashoka steadies herself. I don't surrender. Good! The final exchange lasts 4 seconds. Mereoleona takes a saber slash across her ribs. Ashoka takes a calidus brachium to the spine. The Togruta crumples. Ashoka Tano eliminated by Mereoleona Vermillion. The crowd is deafening. Star Wars fans sub, Black Clover fans roar. Gilius Thunderhead stands in the plaza, aches ready. Mereoleona turns to him. She's burned, cut, exhausted, and still the most dangerous thing in the arena. Little warrior, her voice holds respect. You've got fire in you. Aye, Gilius doesn't back down. And I've got an axe. That you do. She doesn't toy with him. He's earned better. One exchange. His axe bites into her thigh. Her fist caves in his chest. They stand there, locked together for a long moment. Good fight, Gilius manages. He falls. Gilius Thunderhead eliminated by Mereoleona Vermillion. A constellation shaped like a furious dwarf raising an axe appears. It somehow looks like it's still yelling. Mereoleona stands alone, on wobbly legs, bleeding, triumphant. Is that all? She roars at the sky. Is there no one else? A small sound. She turns. Blue is sitting on a crate, having finished his final task. He waves. Mereoleona laughs, a genuine exhausted laugh. You, the little bean, you survived. Blue nods. By hiding? Blue shrugs, pats the crate next to him. Mereoleona slowly walks towards the crate, sits. You know what? I respect it. She leans back, wincing at her wounds. You played the game your way. No shame in that. Blue nods again, then just stands there, visor locked on Mereoleona, unblinking, following her every micro-movement. Mereoleona shifts. Stop that. Blue does not stop that. They sit in companionable silence as the constellations watch from above. But, Mereoleona says eventually, looking at one of her hands firing up, Zurubang will want a winner. And I am afraid I have to. A brutal slash sound fills the silence. Mereoleona's eyes go wide. What? Blue steps back, tilts his head. Mereoleona tries to rise, but the blade in her back found something vital, something even her flames can't heal fast enough. The small knife had slipped in so quietly, so perfectly placed in the gap between armor and magic during what she thought was friendly companionship. The law of Among Us. The imposter eliminates others. You little... She smiles. Actually smiles. Mereoleona Vermillion eliminated by Among Us blue character. The arena goes silent. Then chaos, screaming, accusations. Somewhere 1,000 players are slamming emergency meeting buttons that don't exist. Blue! It was blue the whole time! I knew it! I said it was blue and you voted me off! A constellation shaped like a roaring lioness joins the sky. Act 5. Victor. Zurubang materializes, eyes blinking in what might be surprise. Winner! Among Us blue character! Well, he claps with all 4 hands. In all my eons, in All my battles and all my... He pauses. Will this be a continuous pattern that the underdog wins? Blue stands in the center of the arena, knife hidden once more, visor revealing nothing. The crowd doesn't know whether to cheer or riot. They do both. Blue walks toward the arena exit, stops, looks back at the constellations. 7 stars look down at him, some with hatred, some with grudging respect. Blue waves, then walks through the gate. And the F tier is now one of 64 final candidates, just like Guybrush Threepwood and Buffy Summers. What a mess. The arena dims. Zurubang adjusts his golden coat, chuckling to himself. A crewmate! A crewmate! He shakes his head. The little bean played us all. His eyes turn toward the infinite horizon of possibility. He sighs with joys. I wonder how the next battle will go. Because there's always a next battle.